Hi guys, it's Kamira with Imperfect Life. So today I just wanted to share with you a personal video. Actually, it's kind of like an audio blog. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I focus on finding healing after pet loss. And one of the things, aside from, tasks like volunteering and practicing good self-care in terms of being on your healing journey, is to write a love note to your pet that has passed on, your angel pet. I wrote a love letter to my cats, Precious and Dusty, and today I wanted to share it with you. So today I wanted to read from my blog and share with you my thoughts and feelings and kind of like their perspective as, siblings, and also as, the kids from me, to get their perspective into their personality, and just, it's a dedication to them. So maybe after listening and seeing this blog or this video, maybe it'll inspire you to do the same thing if that's something you choose to do. So it's a little lighthearted and fun today. I wanted to share it with you, so let's go. Hey guys, it's Kamira here. So I wanted to share with you an old blog post I wrote. It's called A Love Letter to My Cats, Precious and Dusty. This one was written back in February last year or 2 years ago for Love Your Pet Day. That was February 20th, so just keep that in mind. But I may skip over a couple sections regarding February. But just to get right into this audio blog video, right, regarding a love letter to my angel pets. So I hope you like it, and let's go. One of the joys of being a cat mom involved the lessons learned along the way. With my first cat, Precious, she was my first full-time experience being a cat mom. As a young teen, I always would feed the neighborhood cat strays, but was never allowed to have them in the house. And I remember one time I did sneak a stray in the house, and that ended up in a mess. Never again. Well, my first love. By the time I started college, my sister had called me on the phone to say a coworker had had a cat that had kittens, and she was bringing one home. Well, as the oldest and most responsible one, the cat care duties fell into my lap, and I took to caring for Precious with my sister. She taught me so many valuable lessons and provided love and attitude in her lifetime. She will always be my first love. This is Precious. This one, my heart cat, Dusty. I took my second cat, Dusty, off the street. A kid was selling kittens in a box in front of a grocery store for $5. And I went out to run errands for my mom and returned home with milk, bread, eggs, and a kitten I named Dusty. Dusty was the runt of the litter. She was chill, relaxed in nature. She had a natural curiosity about life, loved to explore, was lovable, and always cheerful. Dusty and I had a connection that grew over the years, and she was with me through the ups and downs of life. This included the lows of losing Precious and the highs of getting married. Eventually, she earned her angel wings and took my heart with her. I was crushed, but I can truly say she was my soulmate with paws. This post is a dedication to my fur angels, Precious and Dusty. That's Precious, and that's Dusty. For Precious, dear Precious, I remember when you first came home with Auntie that evening. You were the cutest little tabby I had ever seen. A little baby kitten, 6 weeks old, with the lungs of an adult. I remember training you to go to sleep in the laundry room with your new bedding and separate space. Every time I lulled you to sleep, you'd wake up and meow cry as soon as I left the room. Well, it only took about 7 tries back and forth before you stopped crying. And of course, like a worried mom, I had to check to see if you were okay. Peeking in to see your little face fast asleep let me know you would be just fine with us. You found your forever home. Fast forward through 8 years until your unexpected passing from a heart murmur complications. You brought us so much joy, laughter, and attitude. One of my memories I can recall involved you welcoming your sister Dusty to the family in your own nonchalant way. You let Dusty know that she was welcome, but there was only one queen of the castle. This is Precious on her birthday. Thank you, Precious, for coming into our lives to show and teach us responsibility, care, compassion, patience, and love. You helped teach me about loyalty and sticking together through the highs and lows. You were with me at my lowest moments in life and my most pivotal with cross-country move from California to the Big Apple. I suppose your purpose in life was to help me by being my guiding angel into the next big chapter because as soon as we moved, you earned your angel wings. As timing could not be worse, but everything happens for a reason, some I don't understand. But one thing I know without a doubt, you are loved and you are family, and I carry you in my heart still after all these years. Your first love is always with you, and thank you for your meows, your biscuits, purrs, and always smooth and to comfort me. You are my first love, and I will always have a special place in my heart for. I love you, precious. For Dusty, dear Dusty, I remember that sunny brisk day when I brought you home from the supermarket parking lot to come home with me to meet Mom and my sister. You were quite a little scraggly little runt. Although the smallest of the bunch, you were also the most mellow and laid back. The moment I brought you home, you were on a quest to explore all the nooks and corners, including the laundry closet. While exploring behind the dryer and washer and coming out to see about some food, you were covered in lint dust. That is how you got your name, by the way. Your calico and Siamese mix gave you a pretty gray, long haired coat. What a fitting name, Dusty. This is me and Dusty. The best way to describe you was a duck that turned into a swan. Awkward and malnourished at first, with love and snuggles and attention, you turned into a beautiful cat we saw from the start. I adored your confidence, your sense of humor, and tricks in knowing your older sister, Precious. One of my favorite memories with both of you involved you always pouncing on Precious when she is sleeping to get her attention to play with you. Aside from your silliness, I always loved how expressive and vocal you were. We had our own wavelength in communication. We understood each other so well. Another favorite memory I can recall involved you vetting my boyfriend, now husband, in your own way. I knew my future mate would have to be an animal lover, no question. And when you met your future dad and would enter the room and sniff him out, so casually despite him saying he's more of a dog person, you carried on and hypnotized him because Dusty, you worked your cat magic on him. Fast forward a year and now he is a cat person. You truly are something else. This reminds me of one of my favorite memories that made me laugh. While returning from a vet visit for you, I decided to drive, and your future dad put you in the back seat with the carrier facing forward so you could still see. And he got in the passenger seat. We buckled up our seatbelts, and as I started the car, I said, "Okay, Dusty, you ready to go home?" And you responded with a meow. Future hubby responded in shock. "Wait, did she just answer you?" "Yes, naturally," I said with a giggle in my heart. He just did not know our connection yet. We understood each other, and from then on, you rode this journey of life with me, including new chapters of surviving Hurricane Sandy, getting married, and moving again. We survived it all, and through it all, and you, hubby, only grew closer and bonded. You changed my life for the better, and his too. He went from a dog person to a cat person, and your kindness, patience, and lovable nature helped make our house a home. You are family, our little munchkin. Our final family memory together included a Christmas weekend trip. Although you were dealing with thyroid cancer growing, you had a solid weekend with good energy and a solid appetite. We all enjoyed what would be our final Christmas holiday together. After 13 and a half years, I had to make the heart wrenching decision to end your suffering and help you to the other side. I held your little paws as the doctor gave you the first series of sedation medicine. And as I told you from the start, as your mom, I made a promise never to let you suffer. Although I wanted to keep you here with us, my love for you means knowing when to let you go. And we did just that. And with a prayer and promise to see you again, we said farewell. This is not goodbye, but see you later. We love you forever, Dust Ball. You are my heart cat and meant the world to us. You captivated our hearts and left an indelible impression on our lives and inspired me to share our experiences together with the world. Because of you, I've learned to turn my pain into purpose and help other pet parents find a path to healing. Thank you, the good Lord, for you and your sister. They say pets find us, and I am so glad you both did. It was an honor to be your mom. My love for you both continues still now and forever. Keep shining your light, little one. Mommy loves you. So, in closing, writing my love letters to my cats, I'm reminded once again that the love of my fur kids is abundant and overflows after all these years. Speaking of love, one of my favorite sayings is I love animals more than people. And in this letter, I actually share a little bit of my art collection from Imperfect Life Art Studio. And my Imperfect Life Art Studio is actually one of my online shops where you can check out some of my bereavement gift collection and funny sayings with some of my other artwork and designs. I will leave a link down below in the comments if you want to check out my Redbubble shop or my Etsy shop with printable poems. But yeah, that is my love letter for Precious and Dusty. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, audio blog, and those were just sharing some of my memories with my cat's Precious. She was my first love, and Dusty, which was my heart cat. I hope this video blog inspired you to maybe write a love letter to your angel pets. I don't know, might be something you want to try. But I found it a great way to honor them and also reminisce about the joys and the good times in life. So I hope you enjoyed this post and let me know what you think in the comments down below. So, what did you think of that vlog post? The letter to my cats, Precious and Dusty. I hope you were entertained and it made you smile. Maybe it's something you want to try. Did you like this video? Give this video a like and share your comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. I hope you guys have a great week, and until next time, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.